Your boy Michael Harding here. So I read an incredible passage from a book that I'm reading at the moment. It's called Success Through a Positive Mental Attitude. It's by Clement and Napoleon Hill combined. These are two of the greatest writers ever. Obviously, Napoleon Hill, author of Think and Grow Rich. So the story is basically a lesson learned from a child. Now, it basically says, I'll tell you the story. There is a wonderful little story about a minister who one Saturday morning was trying to prepare his sermon under difficult conditions. His wife was out shopping, it was a rainy day, and his young son was restless and bored with nothing to do. Finally, what he decided to do was find something for his son to do. So he picked up an old magazine and thumbed through it until he came to a large, brightly coloured picture. It showed a map of the world. So he tore through the page and from the magazine and ripped it into little bits and threw the scraps all over the living room floor and said to his son, "Johnny, if you can put all this together, I'll give you a quarter." So the preacher thought this would take Johnny maybe the whole morning, but within 10 minutes, there was a knock on the study door and it was his son with a completed picture. And the minister was amazed to see that Johnny had done this so fast. So with the tiny pieces of paper neatly arranged on the map of the world back in order. So he says to his son, "Son, how did you do that so fast?" And Johnny said, "Oh, it was easy. On the other side of the picture was a man. I just put a piece of paper on the bottom, put the picture of the man together, put a piece of paper on the top, and then turned it over. I figured that if I got the man right, the world would be right." The minister smiled and handed his son a quarter and said, "You know what? You've given me my sermon for tomorrow. If a man is right, his world will be right." So overall, the concept of this is the place to start. If you want the world to change, if you're unhappy with the world, the place to start is with yourself. If you're right, the world will be right. This is what positive mental attitude is all about.